Hey, what's up guys, it's Orion here, and welcome back to another training game sense in Rainbow Six Siege. Yeah, I know it's been a while, but we're back at it, and I hope you'll stick with me as I relearn this game after several months away. A lot has changed, but I'm excited for it, and so let's get into it with a few standard matches. Here we go. Round 2 on Border. We learned in the first round that the enemy team was pretty organized, and got onto site way too easily. We needed roamers, so I chose Oryx to help slow their push and defend second floor and use the hatch in your small office and armory for quick rotates. Our team gets a quick pig, but the enemies soon get their trade. My team calls for help on site as the push seems to be coming from East Balk and waiting area. Just as I'm about to flank, I hear a window break and vent and decide to hold. It was the right call, and I'm lucky enough to take down the thermite with the diffuser. It quickly becomes a 2v3, and my team's collapsing on site. I get a quick pick on Ying and try to balance the scales, but that doesn't last too long. I'm facing a Blackbeard and one other attacker, and have no idea who they are. I got a teammate on cams watching the diffuser, but the enemy also knows where I am. What do? Do we get active, or do we play passive? Playing passive is the better choice here. The enemy might have sight, but don't have the diffuser. They need to come to me, and I have the ability to quickly rotate away. I trade a few shots and take my time. Luckily, Kapkan's trap does half my work for me, and I'm able to clean up with a small angle headshot. Moving on to round 4, match point on Chalet. We've dominated the enemy team on defense, and now we're on to attack. Attacking can be harder to deal with than defending. When defending, it's easy to know where the attackers are coming from, and pivot. When attacking, however, you're constantly having to drone, pre-aim common angles, and you're playing against the clock. Attacking is all about setting up the right pace. I take some extra time to drone and call out to Sledge that Solar Stairs is completely clear apart from a bulletproof cam. We don't see or hear any roamers, so we make the decision to push up. At this point, the defender dies and hops on cams. Our position is blown and they're likely calling us out to their team. We push into the bathroom and see that our teammates are breaching half wall into office. I take out a Kapkan trap and white swing and dot coming out of bedroom. At this point, our teammate carrying the diffuser gets dropped. This is cutter momentum. What do? Do we get active, or do we play passive? Getting active is the right call here. We have the numbers advantage and a good flank going. Getting active and splitting the defender's attention in opposite directions makes it easy for us to push. The breachers get a quick kill, and I finish up with a very messy shot on Kapkan. Let's move on to round 6 on Villa, and we're attacking on match point. The enemy team has managed to hold off our attacks with a lot of roaming. The goal of a roamer isn't really to get as many kills early on in the round as possible, but to waste time and slow the attacking team's push towards site. I've lost so many rounds and matches before because I got kill hungry as an attacker and tried to clear out all the roamers first. This can take a very long time and plays right into the roamer's goal. The longer I took to push on to site, the more comfortable defenders get with map control. With that in mind, let's see how we play this round out. I see some footprints nearby and scan them to reveal Kavira's position. She's roaming first floor and clearly trying to flank my team. I plan on pushing main stairs while my team pushes up on red. We have around a minute and a half left and we have the numbers advantage. What should we do? Do we A. hunt down that roamer, or B. ignore her and push on to site? I think you could go either way with this one. On one hand, we do have the numbers and our team's pretty close to taking site. A roaming Kavira could stall us with a perfectly timed flank and mess up our entire site take. On the other hand, we are pretty close to taking site and getting the diffuser down. I decided not to let the Kavira distract me and made my way up to my teammates to help them with the site take. Luckily, Lion also used his scan to slow the roamer down after I called out Kavira's position, so we did our best not to make it easy for her to get to us. We know we have a single dock on site, and Kavira's coming up red stairs. We managed to take control of all of second floor, and now the enemy has to come to us. I asked Brava to plant, and now all we have to do is hold site to get the win. Killing everyone on the enemy team is one way of winning, but it's not the only way. Playing the objective and getting the plant down completely changes the round, and the attackers now have all the advantage. Alright, round 5 on Skyscraper. This was a rough match. I'm playing in a duo queue, and our teammates are at best unhelpful and at worst toxic. They've TK'd me and my partner early on and clearly just want to move on with the match, seeing as how we're losing pretty badly. It's these kinds of matches that can make you rethink wanting to play Siege at all and can mess with your head and throw you off your game completely. And that's exactly what's happening to me right now. I managed to only get 3 kills while having died 4 times. It feels like we're up against a full 5 stack that knows what they're doing, and I'm starting to slowly lose my mental game. I decide to fall back on Vigil, who is an operator I'm fairly comfortable with, and attempt to roam. And predictably, right at the start of the round, my duo partner gets TK'd, and we're down to 5-4. The opposing team, within a few seconds, get a quick kill on our second roamer, and we're quickly down to 5-3. Just then, I hear an attacker open a barricaded door on terrace. I pick off the first attacker and get a quick second pick on the droning teammate. We're down to a 2v2 and we have the diffuser dropped on terrace. I should have stayed to protect it, but I see my teammates watching it. Instead, I drop down to get closer to site because we have no one else left on it. Luckily, my duo queue partner hears an Ashe coming down lobby stairs, and I catch Ashe off guard in full sprint. It's a 2v1 and a very winnable situation. It's never that simple though, is it? And my teammate gets dropped by Sledge. He's likely grabbed the diffuser by now. My teammate's pinging him has let me know that Sledge is about 75% health. Sledge is upstairs and I'm on the first floor on site. It's a 1v1 situation. Sledge has no idea where I am, but I have a pretty good idea of where he is. What should I do? Should I stay on site and protect it, or try and get a little flank on Sledge? It's worked on everybody else. Staying put on site is the right play. Sledge has no idea where I am, so he has to either find me, plant the diffuser, or try and bait me on the plant. As a defender, time is on my side, so all I have to do is wait for the attackers to push and line up my crosshairs for the kill. I'd love to say we turned this game around, but we ended up losing it on match point. It just wasn't meant to be. Alright, in our last round for the video, we're heading over to match point on Theme Park. We know the enemy's playing top floor bunk and break room, so I pick Buck to help with the vertical push onto site. I take a few seconds to drone out the immediate areas around daycare. Azami's blocked off access to break room with her barriers, so I drone out the hallways. Azami blocking off our door completely makes it easy for us to take control of this area. We see that daycare is clear, and one of our teammates soon takes out a roaming bandit. At this point, I call out that daycare is clear and decide to rush in. Luckily, I catch a dock off guard while dropping down hatch. We rush in, but Zero gets taken out within a few seconds. It's now a 4v2. We know where Azami is, but we have no clue where Rook is. What should we do? Do we hold site and plant the diffuser? Or do we try and clear out site B and take out the defenders? I think you could go either way here given our numbers, but getting the plant down means the defenders can't just hide or sit on site. Our rush works and Azami peeks right into my line of fire. My teammates get dropped by a flanking Rook, but calls it out just in time for me to clean up. I'm not usually one to rush, but the risk pays off and we win the match. Alright guys, and that's it for this video. Excited to see what Year 9 Season 3 has in store for the Siege community, and hoping to build up my skill to get back into ranked. How about you guys? What are you most excited about for the next season? Have you been able to move up in your ranked journey? Let me know in the comments below. As always, thanks so much for the support you all give me in these videos. I definitely want to start uploading more content again, and I hope you'll stick with me on this Siege journey. If you guys are enjoying them or like what I'm about, I'd really appreciate it if you could hit the like button and let me know in the comments section below. Till then, play for the win, and we'll see you in the next one.